Hello everybody, this is Scalding Delight with 3 more shoot 'em up games from itch.io. The first one on our list is Neon Barrage, and I highly enjoy this one. Made by Wayfarer Games, it is a musically audio synced bullet hell like nothing you've ever played before, unless of course you've played many bullet hell games, in which this is pretty much exactly that. This is his own description, so I'm just reading it off to you. I actually really enjoyed this, and after a couple of attempts I managed to place on that leaderboard fairly quickly. The bounding box, basically the play area, I find is a little large. Like, I can leave the actual area where most of the bullets are, so I don't know if that's intentional to be able to dodge, or... I like this one a lot though. It's one of the best bullet hell from an indie developer that I've played so far on itch. And this boss, simplistic, entertaining, and really gets the essence of bullet hell. Don't lose your focus. I don't know if this person has made more games like this before, but I am very proud to say that I placed on his leaderboard. Now I'm wondering if I were to time out my enemy destructions a little bit longer, I'd be able to maximize that score, because there's definitely somebody on this list who has found the secret sauce. What's really entertaining is I went to the leaderboard just to see, and when I went back, the leaderboard screen never actually went away, and I could proceeded to play through it again with the leaderboard in the background. Now, I want to play all that footage for you, but for an indie dev, Wayfarer Games, I would love to see, you know, another level or something else that you do with this. It doesn't have to be long. Could literally just be another one shot, but I was highly entertained. Let's do more. Now, the next game on this list is called Hell Bullet, and it came up again on that search of looking for bullet hell games on itch.io. This is made by Handyfon, and it's his first game for the Bullet Hell Jam 2021. 10 seconds is the thing. Now, at first I thought this was going to be a twin stick, but it actually turns out to be very clever. Until you die. But using yourself as the one projectile while also dodging, yeah, is a very interesting mechanic, and I ended up going from just not expecting too much from this to grinding out this game for more than a half an hour. I got stuck on what is the first boss, basically. And the checkpoint sends you into the hallway with the first 3 enemies. So you go through that one to the second room, into now the third room, this room here, where the boss spawns, and then you have to wait the 10 seconds to reload before you can even start fighting the boss. And in this part of the game, you only have 1 hit before you're dead, like true hardcore bullet hell fashion. So I ended up doing this first part at least 20 or 30 times. And then I'm going to sit here and torture you with all of it, but you can see that the basic premise is just this. And after much determination, through stubbornness truly, because I didn't want to give up on the first level, I eventually did indeed beat this first level boss. And as soon as you beat the first level boss, I find that given the choice of upgrades, the upgrade that you are given, you could easily keep playing this on hard mode, but it gives you the option to pick a health upgrade. And getting a health upgrade makes this game go from a 30-minute grind trying to get through one boss to a game that the next 2 levels only took about 5 minutes in comparison. So for your first game ever, not only did I muscle through this all the way through, you know, I kind of broke it in its own fashion too. There's a lot of little things that could be, you know, like talked about as far as improvement, you know, but like I don't want to spend my time criticizing somebody's effort when they have put together an entire arena-based bullet hell shooter that not only hits the genre in a twin-stick arena fashion, but still has the bullet dodging and frame-perfect inputs, actually. If there was anything I was going to say, maybe show some frames about when I'm about to be able to take damage again. But the timing is, you know, not that hard to learn over time or through playthrough. This would be the last section of the map here, and given my health upgrade and then more checkpoints, instead of going back to each beginning section, it puts me at the beginning of each room, making the playthrough even faster. So it's like, it really does give you a sense of like being more accomplished, and the game is very rewarding, as in, oh hey, yeah, it's harder now, but I'm not going to make you play the first 3 rooms anymore. The difficulty curve in this game, well, steep. It's one of those things that, you know, you kind of learn through making more games and learning how to pace them and do them in a way that's fair for everybody. Now I managed to get a lot of early damage and time it out so he doesn't actually shoot if he's taking damage. And if you time it right, you can actually stall him out and beat the game. It'll let you play through again with some more upgrades, but after 80 some deaths, I was done, and I'm proud to say I beat this one. Now this third one, this last one, is another bullet hell. We go over to his page, Red Moss. A 1-day adventure. Now I'm impressed for a 1-day game. Also, let's be real. This one has the best music. Now this is one of the more entertaining games that I've played in a while. Not only was it a really fun beat to groove to, the dodging and movement felt really nice. And with the ship being asymmetrical and every part of it being a hitbox, there was a lot of fine movement here. When I first played this, like the first time I went through, I didn't realize that the green dots were health. So I actually managed to play a lot of this without taking any damage and not picking up any of the health tokens. Now the health tokens are also objects that can be destroyed, so you can shoot them, and I thought because you can shoot them, clearly they're not something you want to pick up. Huge mistake. Have I beat this one? No. This one actually proves to be one of the more difficult of the bullet hell games. And sorry, I just grew so hard to this game. The gameplay is tight, it's a good loop, and the commentary from Big Eye, Photoshop, Need What You Got Baby, Glitched Out, is one of the most humorous, like, antagonists of the game I've seen in a long time. Kind of reminds me of the Crazy GLaDOS or, you know, broken AI script. It's a bit of a archetype that we see in a lot of games now that I really enjoy. Given that this is a 1-day game, even though you can't directly shoot him, it becomes very entertaining to dodge this in this really grooving rhythm game. This is one of my favorites on the list, and I played this for probably a couple hours trying to get past my high score of about 180, 200,000. Spent so much time grooving that I had to get back to doing other things. And you would think you could shoot him or do something, but no, it's purely dodge till the end. You gotta make it to the end of the groove, my friend. Now, this has been Scalding Delight and 3 shoot 'em up games from itch.io. Hopefully, I find some cool games to the same caliber as the ones that I found today in the next episode. So see you next time.